Now I want to show you how to install a dry kit on a stock air cleaner application. The first thing to do is locate where you want to put the dry nozzle the best. Putting the dry nozzle further away from the mass airflow sensor is the best resulting, so it does not cause any damage when spraying directly on the mass airflow sensor. In this application, I think we'd like to put it right here towards the end of the air box. Now that we've drilled the hole, we're going to insert the nozzle holder fitting. The male end is going to go through the inlet side of the air filter, protruding out. Take the nut and screw it on. Now that we've installed the nozzle holder, we're going to install the nozzle. But remember, when you install the nozzle, make sure it's pointing in the direction of the airflow. Sometimes you might have to look into the box to double check to make sure it's going in the right direction. Here we have an aftermarket air cleaner, and we're going to try to install the dry nozzle in here. It's going to be a little different, so we're going to take some precautions. What do you think, Mike?
Well, I can tell you this, Kyle. I would not install the nozzle here. It's too close to the mass airflow.
I agree.
Why don't we take the air filter off and see what kind of options we have?
Sounds good. Well, Mike, we've got the air filter off, and looking at it, I think we need to put the nozzle right up here towards the end. What do you think?
I like that idea. Not to mention, while we're at it, why don't we make sure that it'll all clear the bottom and we'll have more of a stealth approach. No one will see the nozzle.
Right. Now that we've installed the nozzle holder and the nozzle, it took a few modifications.
Yeah, we had to use a washer on both sides of the cleaner to ensure for a permanent fit.
Well, now that we got the nozzle in, Mike, what do you think about putting a 75 shot in it?
Well, since it's all hidden, let's go 125.
I like your way of thinking.
All right. Make sure to snug it up.
The most important thing before we put it on, Mike, what do you think we check the nozzle placement of the direction of flow?
I think that's a fantastic idea. How's it look?
Looks like it's ready. Well, now that we've got the air filter back on the mic, I'm going to go ahead and tighten up the clamp.
Sounds like a good idea. Looks to me like all we need to do is run this line to the nitrous solenoid and finish her up. Well, Kyle, now that we've got everything mounted, solenoid mounted, we've got the feed line connected to the inlet side of the nitrous solenoid, we're ready to wire it up.
Sounds good, Mike. On a standard application dry kit, this is how we're going to do it. You have a toggle switch. One leg of the toggle switch is going to go to 12 volts. The middle leg of your toggle switch is going to go to the middle terminal of the micro switch, and the last leg of your toggle switch is going to go to ground. Now the bottom side of your micro switch is going to go power to your solenoid. The other wire from your solenoid is going to go to ground, as you can see here.
Right. And since the solenoid it has no polarity on the wires, either wire from the solenoid will work on either application.
That's correct. But since we're using stealth mode here, how about we put a little push button underneath the dash or something?
Ah, I like that idea.
Sounds good. Well, now that we've completely installed the electrical system and the solenoid, Mike, I don't see nothing.
I don't see anything either. Man, we are absolutely going to hose them.
They ain't going to like it when they feel the wrath of this beast.
No, they're not. Let's go try it.